Lu Fan was about to reach the Divine Ruin's Secret Realm's press gate in just a few seconds. The introduction to the Divine Ruin's Secret Realm's closing rules was over. And it was officially about to begin in 3 seconds. The countdown began. 3, 2, 1. Lu Fan suddenly saw a light. As the light approached, Lu Fan knew it had begun. And then, in the next second, Lu Fan arrived in the forest at the top of the Divine Ruin's Secret Realm. He was at a very high altitude, and Lu Fan had spawned right on the edge. After looking around, Lu Fan realized that if a class that couldn't fly was born here, it would be very difficult for them to survive, surrounded by peaks, forests, and gorges. But then Fan encountered a competitor. He was overjoyed to see Lu Fan and said to himself, "Oh, how lucky I am to be born next to a little kid from a D-rank family." Lu Feng turned to him. This guy, who thought Lu Fan was a little kid. Looking at him, he said, "You've really come to my doorstep." The status window reveals that this person's name is Wang Tianlong, and his level is 105. He's from the Western family. He possesses true beast-taming power. He then looked at Lu Fan and said in a loud, murderous voice, "Come on, I'll gladly take your pieces." Lu Fan looked at him with a smile and said, "So you consider yourself lucky." With that, Lu Fan activated his power around himself. His entire body was covered in armor. And then Lu Fan looked at him and said, "But unfortunately for you, you've surrendered yourself to me, and now no one can save you from me." Now he looks at Lu Fan angrily and says, "This is my second time participating in the secret area in the sun's shadow. I already have experience. You're just a kid. This isn't a place where a summoner like you can be arrogant." And then he immediately uses the power of the God of Purgatory. The special thing is that the God of Purgatory's armor can transform into any form. When God of Nature T is inserted, the armor returns to its original form, and the wearer now gains power up to level 110. Seeing this, Lu Fan didn't panic and smiled and said, "Okay, so this blood of yours can really transform into armor. And here I thought you only had a few skills that would allow you to use weapons in this area." Lu Fan looked at him and thought to himself, "This guy is participating for the second time. Maybe this guy is really interesting." Wang Qiang's fist now had 12,000 strength. He reached out towards Lu Fan with his fist and said, "Lu Fan, now taste my fist." His speed was very fast, and he was rapidly advancing towards Lu Fan. But Lu Fan immediately raised his dragon hand, and their hands collided violently. Lu Fan blocked his attack very easily. Lu Fan stood very calmly, and he was unharmed. Seeing this, Wang Qiang was completely shocked that it didn't matter. Seeing this, Lu Fan teased him, "Hey, you have the strength of 12,000 people? Are everyone else in the Divine Ruin's secret region as weak as you?" Seeing Lu Fan's appearance, Wang Qiang was frightened. He thought to himself, "What's going on? He's only level 65, and he can't even summon a dragon. So how did he block my punch, which was over 10,000 strong, so easily?" But now it was Lu Fan's turn to attack. Lu Fan immediately raised his dragon claw, which flashed like lightning, and looked at Wang Qiang, saying, "All right, now you can taste my punch." Lu Fan's powerful punch sent him flying hundreds of feet into the air, shattering the armor he was wearing. Lu Fan shouted, "I'll gladly take all your pieces." Where Lu Fan had struck this man, his bones were broken. Still, he was flying so fast that he collided with several peaks and ravines. Fires erupted in several places, and then, after a while, he fell to the ground. He began coughing violently. In a faint state, he muttered, "Am I still alive?" Standing at the top of the hill, Lu Fan made a noose of chain and threw it at her. The noose caught her leg. And in one swift motion, he pulled her up and said, "Aren't you surprised I left you alive?" Wang Tiang was at a loss. He had broken through a god's armor so easily. That meant his stats must be over 10,000 points. No, maybe his stats, like Ning Shuang's, should be over 100,000. Lu Fan still held him in that chain and said, "What nonsense are you talking about? I'm going to give you two options, so listen carefully. Option number 1, you missed it. This is your second chance. Give me your pieces and then lead the way for me. And option number 2, I'll let you go and let you fall into the abyss." And then Lu Fan told him that his luggage was broken and he was badly injured and couldn't fly. If he fell into this abyss, there was no chance of survival. Hearing this, Wang Tian understood and shouted, "No, no, don't leave me. I beg you, please spare my life. I'll choose number 1. I'll give you the pieces and show you the way." Hearing this, Lu Fan immediately pulled the chain and said, "This really isn't bad." Lu Fan then threatened him, saying, "If you try to escape by cheating, you'll be responsible for it yourself. You know what's good for you." Wang Tian flew after Lu Fan. Lu Fan said to him, "Do you know what will happen if you try to escape halfway? Is that why you can't run?" Wang Tian was frightened and said, "I know. I definitely won't run away and we will stay with you." And then he bowed his head and handed his piece to Lu Fan, saying, "Please take this, and thank you for saving my life, young master. I will definitely help you arrange the rest of the journey." They asked him, "Are you sure about this? And did you explore all the places the last time you came here?" Wang Tiang explained, "I wouldn't dare say I've explored them all, but at least for Indus, which is guarded by dangerous beasts, I have a pretty good idea. The chests in the Divine Ruin secret area are really important. You can find not only key fragments, but also all sorts of valuable items. But the most valuable of these are 3 types of field artifacts, finding any one of which can turn the tide of a battle. The first is called the Realm Amulet. It's a disposable item that can only be used in the realm. If you die in the Divine Ruin secret area, it will automatically activate and revive you. The second, the Fixed Magic Stone Seal. When used, it opens an area where no skills can be used, forcing anyone to use melee. Of course, using it cancels your item skills and the field artifact. The level increases. The third most powerful artifact is the God-Hunting Heavy Crossbow. Unlike the first 2, there's only one. This is the most powerful lethal weapon in the world. It can instantly kill anything with less than 2 million stamina. Therefore, first-time participants should only collect the fragments, and don't think that finding the God-Hunting Heavy Crossbow is equally important. Lu Fan took the piece, and then confirmed his name once again. "Okay, your name is Wang Tian, right? Then let's go ahead." Wang thanked Lu Fan and said, "Trust me, I'll definitely help you get the spirit's wrenching liquid." And then Wang Tian showed Lu Fan all the ways. During a long journey, he killed dangerous monsters and beasts and obtained chests, but none of them were right for Lu Fan. But the good thing is that Lu Fan found the Divine Ruin secret amulet. It was found exactly where Wang Tian had indicated. The special feature of this Divine Ruin secret realm amulet was that when the holder dies inside the Divine Ruin secret realm, the item automatically revives them with 100% HP. If the holder is outside the Divine Ruin secret realm, the item automatically disappears. Lu Fan was gradually starting to trust Wang Fan, but then something happened. When Lu Fan saw him, he was acting strangely, which made Lu Fan wary. Friends, this chapter ends here. Next chapter. What will happen? Will Wang Pian betray him? We'll see in the next chapter.